To start with, what is an invitation letter? An invitation is a request to attend an event. It could be an invitation to a barbecue, a night at the theater, a birthday party or an anniversary party, even an even a housewarming ceremony, that is what you call graha pravesh, the housewarming ceremony, or even a wedding ceremony. It could be a formal event or a casual one, even a religious event. I have very particularly made these letters for you to understand in a better way. In formal letters, you will see them. Invitation to party. Now, which party you will come to see? See how your self-address at the very top. 23 Maurya Enclave, Pitampura, Delhi. And then comes the date. You leave a line and date. Again leave a line, write dear. Actually, this is a template, students. Template means I have left spaces in which you got to write the information given in the question or the information that you yourself can invent. What is the person whom you are inviting? The recipient's name here. This is in salutation. Dear, let's say Kavya. Kavya is my name. I mean, the name I thought of. You could write someone's name you think of. Dear Kavya. And then the body of the invitation. We would like to invite you to join us for dash for an occasion like lunch, or for a get together, or for a party, or for a tea party on Saturday. It could be any day that you think of. On Saturday, 20th October, or any date at the time. So occasion, date, and day and time. As we celebrate our daughter Ravina's birthday. Now this is your daughter's birthday, and it could be any other occasion. I have written that in brackets because that is a particular occasion which I have thought of. It could be any occasion which the question demands you to write on. Okay, now the para changes in the second paragraph, and the first paragraph has to have a space in between. The line has to be left. The party will be at our home, like I choose to write our home. You could write any other place, like it could be at a chosen hotel, it could be at a marriage garden, write the name. For example, the party will be at Vrindavan marriage garden, or at hotel Mango, or hotel Residency, and it would be an informal gathering. Well, I have very clearly written this thing about the informality of this gathering. So there are no guesses to be done on your part. It's pretty clear here. It's an informal invitation in the letter format, right? And then comes the third and the last paragraph, which actually comprises two sentences rather. We hope you would be able to make convenient to attend the party. Now this is a new entity or new addition which I made. To make convenient, you can write this, you can add this somewhere in the middle of the line, or you could write we hope you would be able to attend the party. To make it simple, looking forward to meeting you. That's a line fixed for you to learn. Looking forward to meeting you. Put a comma, leave a line, write with best wishes, leave a line, write your name, and write RSVP. RSVP is nothing but please reply in French. Actually, it is an acronym in French, like I have already said, which actually means please reply. That is, the person or the recipient whom you are inviting should reply as well, whether he or she is coming or not. So reply for declining or reply for of acceptance. Pretty clear? So should we move on for another example? So now from daughter's birthday to housewarming ceremony. Okay, students. Now this time you are Ronit and you are moving into your new house next week, and naturally you will organize a brief religious ceremony that is called Graha Pravesh in Hindi, and in English you call it housewarming ceremony. You naturally will start with your self address at the very top left, 23/7 Keshavpuram, South Delhi. Leave a line in the same old traditional way, because I will not go into much more innovative and the modern ways that the world is up to. So we will follow the same traditional route. Leave a space or a line, write the date on which you are writing, that is 30th April 2021, and then leave a line and directly move to salutation. Hi Akanksha, or you could say dear Akanksha. Do you notice something here? Subject is missing. Do you notice the address of the recipient is missing? Where is Akanksha's address? It's not written anywhere here. Although that is a must in the formal invitation letters, but this is informal, remember. So in a formal you have to write the complete 3-line address of the person whom you are inviting, that is the recipient. But here too you have a recipient, here also you have someone whom you are inviting, like Akanksha, but her address is not needed, remember. So this is informal, and do not actually even have to write the subject, although you can write, but it is a decorative matter. You can always make a design and write housewarming ceremony somewhere around it or at the top of the letter. Well, that is what I just talked about. The decorative way, the card is given the heading or somewhere in a very calligraphic way, housewarming ceremony invitation, and then comes the day, the date, and the time, and of course the venue. Body of the letter. I am immensely pleased to inform you that we are shifting to our new house next Tuesday. Date, and then time, and then the place. Place, of course, that is the house. A brief religious housewarming ceremony is being organized on the occasion. On that day at 5 p.m., this ceremony is being organized on the occasion. It could be any other ceremony as well, like I have chosen the housewarming. It depends on the question as to what ceremony or which ceremony is being organized. Okay, then change the paragraph, leave the line and change the paragraph. I would like to invite you to attend the auspicious ceremony with your family. And finally, but very importantly, leave the line, and then comes the last and the third paragraph. My new house is, give the directions to Akanksha. My new house is opposite the Gold Tower, 23/7 Keshavpuram. It's right next to Children's Park, and it has got peach colored walls and a blue front door. And do you see the directions? Very particular directions. It would be not difficult for Akanksha to locate where your new house is. Would it be? Because Children's Park is well known to everybody, like must be known to Akanksha, and the color of the walls and the color of the gate would be visible from a distance. So that's how you end the letter, but still not ended. You have to leave a line, and hope is a must here. Hope you can come. In all letters, let me remind you, it could be even the letter to editor or the even business letters. All the letters or even formal letters, expectation or a positive hope of a positive response is a must at the very end of the letter. Same here, but it is a little informal way of saying hope you can come and see you soon. Leave the line, write your name, and follow it up with RSVP. I have put in a smiley as well, so as to give it a little informal touch. Okay. So now take a look at the formal, the card version of the same kind of invitation. That is housewarming ceremony. Mr. and Mrs. Yedaveli Venkat Ravishankar, Hyderabad, cordially invite you along with your family on the occasion of their house warming ceremony at the address, at the new address. Well, this couple has chosen to write the address first. Well, no harm. You could write the address even first. So at so and so address on the day and the date at a particular given time. And as you see, after a little space, they have chosen to write the schedule as well, the breakfast and the lunch. And it will be followed, it can be followed, it in fact should be followed by RSVP. That is, please reply whether you are coming. So RSVP is a formal ending, the closure of the particular invitation. It's used in cards. Remember, in cards, not in letters. So let's see whether you are able to tell whether it's an informal or formal invitation. 27 Apple Tree Orchard, Mangalore, November 11, 2012. Dear Priyanka, we have much pleasure in inviting you to the 21st birthday party, which we are organizing for our son Rahul at 6:30 p.m. on November 20 at our residence. We very much hope you will be able to come. Yours sincerely, Vaidyanathan. Just look at this card. You must have seen this card in your schools, given at the time of functions, annual days, or it could be sports days even. Haven't you seen this? The students, staff, and principal of so and so school cordially invite you on the Silver Jubilee celebrations of their school on the day and the date, at the time, in the place, that is a venue, in the school auditorium, right? And then after the DTP, that is the date, time and place, it is the chief guest's consent that you already have got. You got to write the chief guest's name, Mrs. K. Kamath, or anybody who could be a person of recognition, person of repute. Mrs. K. Kamath, founder, principal of the school, that is the designation of this person, has kindly consented to preside over the function and give away the prizes, right? And on the very left, at the very bottom, RSVP. RSVP means please reply. RSVP means these people are expecting the invitees to come. And who are the people who have invited? The principal, the staff and the students, as we have written at the very top. So right at the bottom also, the principal, actually who happens to be the head of the institute. Write the phone number as well. It's but natural that you're not going to invite just a single person or a couple of people. There will be at least 50 to 60 people around. Isn't that so? So it goes without saying that whenever a card format is asked for, or whenever a card is printed for a formal invitation, you should have a lot number of people, at least 30, 40 or 50, because getting 50 cards printed is not a bad idea. You cannot write 50 letters. Well, some people choose to do so, but it's better to print cards. Well, it goes without saying. Or does it need to be said? And yes, when you talk about cards, the mass invitations or invitation to a group of people, your friends, you can even invite informally. I will take the same topic as I just took or undertook. That is the same occasion. Let's have the housewarming ceremony, or let's, just as we had in the pre-boards, your sister got selected in the interstate cricket tournament team and you're so happy that you have thought of throwing an invitation to your friends and your family. Oh, you can. If it's asked in the question paper, remember the question will tell you whether you got to invite formally or informally. So let's talk about informal invitations, where you can be a little friendly, where you can use please, where you can use I. Yes, categorically speaking, very categorically speaking, here you can use the first person, that is I. Here you can use please do come to join the function. Do you see the last line here? Please do come to join the function. I'll take it, this letter. Actually, yeah, this is the informal invitation in the letter format. Sender's address at the very top. No need to emphasize on that. All of you know that. Leave a line. And yes, let me remind you again, sender's address should be confined within 2 lines. A very brief address. Then leave a space, a line. Write the date. Again leave a line. Write dear and the name of the person whom you are inviting. That means you can directly write dear Avinash, and let's say you are Avinash Gupta, then you are inviting a friend. You could write dear Mr. Talesra, dear Mr. Gupta, dear Mr. Sharma, dear Mr. Raghavendra Yadav. That way, write the whole name, and you could add Mr. to it. It is a little informal yet formal. You could even write the name as well. Dear Avinash, dear Raghavendra. And then change the paragraph, start the body of the invitation. It gives me great pleasure to inform you that I have arranged a small party on the occasion of housewarming, my housewarming ceremony, on the occasion of the selection of my elder sister in the interstate volleyball team, or on the occasion of my daughter's birthday, my daughter Ritika's birthday. But the blanks you have to fill as according to the question. Right, name of the occasion, on the date that you think the party is organized on, at and venue, time and place, sorry. So DTP, as I said, 3 blanks here, put a full stop, and the next line comes as this: please do come. Now you are insistent over here, you are little informal as well. You could say please do come to join the function and make it a memorable event for us. Leave a line and write yours affectionately, or yours even lovingly, because you are friendly with the person. Yours affectionately, and then write your own name of the set. Now let's look at some examples, students, with some invitations as well as their replies, both in confirmation of acceptance as well as for refusal.